Good morning. Welcome to day 4, I believe. Friday. Yay, Friday. Um, it's really cool today. I had a conversation yesterday. First, the workout this morning was good. The last couple just haven't been, like earlier in the week they were fire. I got 2 really good ones back to back. And then it seemed to have tapered out for some reason. And I'm trying to adjust little things, whether that's my diet and mindset as far as let's get this, get that one song going that just pumps you, and gets you going. So if you guys have a good song, please put it down below and help me out, right? I need another new upbeat song that is just like rocking it. And I look forward to seeing those. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about growth, right? Yesterday I had a conversation and I asked somebody, I said, what's the biggest accomplishment you've recognized in your life? And they said from who they were like a year and a half ago to who they are today is just like huge, right? The things that they're able to do, the being able to live in this moment. And I said, that's a beautiful gift. Not everybody can live in this moment, good, bad, or otherwise. They either live in the future, meaning they worry about the future, or they regret or live in the past. And very few times do we live in the now or the present. So one of the words or one of the little things I've heard is yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, and today's a present from God. I really do believe that. And what am I willing to do with my present from God? Living in this moment. One of the things that I like to do, and I need to do some, is sometimes I'll get down on myself and say, you're just not as growing as fast as you should, right? Let's work a little harder, or let's do this. But sometimes I need to step back and reflect a little bit. And in doing so, I remember as a kid, we used to have a restaurant here in town, and my parents would measure how tall I had been growing, right? And it was like every month type of thing, and I was just looking for the day that I was as tall as my mom. Well, my mom's only 5 foot tall, so I didn't have that far to go, but I still wanted to be as tall as her, and then I wanted to be as tall as my dad, and all these different things. And looking back, I can see the months, I can see how much I grew. It was really nice, right? And sometimes I wish that there was a physical way of looking at my emotional, spiritual, and physical growth, right? And saying, instead of dogging myself and saying, you're not at your goal. Well, truly, my goals are gonna be never ending. There's no graduation, there's no parade downtown for Jesse saying, yay, you reached this goal and that's it. You never have to do anything ever again as far as striving to be better, right? I believe that it's just a continuing process, daily, hourly, and moment by moment. But it's in reflecting that we'll push past the point that we're at. So if we're looking back at how far we've grown and remember that moment where we didn't think, wow, I don't know how I'm gonna get past this, or I don't know how I'm gonna reach that goal. Just being consistent is like probably one of the best things, right? Being consistent, showing up, having a great mindset of let's get this, and so when I look back, I see that growth. I can apply it to today, meaning I'm at a new starting point, looking forward to more growth, and eventually I'll be able to, at that new growth, I'll be able to reflect at this moment, right? And so just using that growth from the past and applying it to the now, to looking forward to the future. As far as, and like I said, for me, it's never going to be you've graduated, you're done, you're cool, you don't have to grow. So knowing that it's going to be a continuing process also helps, right? So every day I can get a little bit better, I can do a little bit more, and I can appreciate a lot more than I ever have. And one of the things I do appreciate is all the comments I've been getting, all the in-person things that people have been saying is really nice and kind. And I really do appreciate it. I shared with somebody yesterday, they go, you say you're very awkward, or you say you're kind of awkward. Truly, you don't know what somebody else is going through to even be present, right? And so the ability to do this and if I even help somebody or just vent this out and get it out, it really does. It's really amazing, because I didn't see this a year and a half ago. I didn't see this 2 years ago. I didn't see this even a few weeks ago. But I'm here now. I'm doing it. And so again, if you can leave a comment of something, and if I have a life story about it and it can help you or help somebody, I would really appreciate it. Just leave it down below or message me, and I'll get back to you. Well, I want you to have a great Friday. Don't live for the weekend, meaning like, I know I have had jobs where people say, oh, it's Monday, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. How about it's today? It's right now. It's a present from God. Let's do the most we can do with today, all right? Because we're not promised tomorrow. All right, you guys have a great Friday, and I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks.